Dear Victoria Vogue, I've noticed that when you're in boy mode in some of your photos on Instagram and Facebook, you have a shaved head. Do you shave your head to make it easier to put wigs on? I'm considering doing this myself. Love, James. Well, James, I have actually made a video on this very topic before already, but the video was shit, and I like talking about myself, so let's do it again. You're watching Ask a Drag Queen. The short and simple answer to this question, James, is no. I do not shave my head to make it easier to put wigs on. I shave my head because at the age of 23 I started to lose my hair, and I decided it would be easier and less traumatic for me to just shave it off in one go, rather than sitting and watching it gradually recede and disappear, because I consider that that would be a very traumatic thing to have to live with. I'm not going to give you a whole history of my hair in this video, even though I did love my hair, but that's suffice it to say. I loved my hair, and it was very traumatic for me when I realised that I was really starting to lose it beyond any repair. I don't know why I struggled to think of that word. That's a really easy, simple word. Repair! I will grant you though, once I shaved my head, life did get a little bit easier. As far as putting wigs on being easier, it is a little bit easier because you don't have to worry about arranging your hair before you put the wig on. You don't have to wear a wig cap or anything like that. You also don't have to worry about what your hair is going to look like when you take the wig off, because there's no hair there. When you take the wig off, there's just a head, and that doesn't need brushing to look good. You just take the wig off and you're done. Check it out, no hair. There were a couple of other aspects of my life that got easier once I had started shaving my head as well. Waking up first thing in the morning, no hair to do. Don't have to worry about styling it before I go out. I can literally wake up, get dressed, and walk straight out the door, and, you know, this is done, because it doesn't need doing. One thing that isn't necessarily true though is a lot of people seem to think that I would save money this way because I don't have to go and get haircuts or buy hair dye or any of that stuff that people with hair routinely have to do. I do still spend money on my head because I am shaving it on the daily. So I spend money on razors. But I mean, I spend money on razors anyway because I have everything else, use your imagination, to shave. So it's just part of the process. It just gets shaved along with everything else while I'm in the shower and I walk out the door. So it's not necessarily a cheaper option. If you have nothing else to shave, you're going to be buying more razors to shave your head. But, and I do, I suppose, go through razors a little more quickly because there is extra stuff to do. But, you know, I do it myself. I don't have to pay someone else to do it. So that's kind of nice. The other thing I've noticed is that there seems to be some sort of secret bald-headed men's society, and I probably shouldn't be talking about this, because if someone from the secret bald-headed men's society is watching, I could potentially be, you know, denied my invitation to the clubhouse. I'm expecting that invitation any day now, but I'll tell you what I mean. You may notice that when you're on a public bus, bus drivers always wave to each other, or nod to each other, or acknowledge each other in some way, because they're bus drivers. They know each other. That's how they say hello. I will be in a supermarket. There I am doing my thing, buying my groceries, whatever, and I will notice another bald man. The other bald man will notice me and he will give me a slight nod as he walks past. And I will return that nod. Because we are both bald-headed gentlemen. And bald-headed gentlemen nod. It's kind of cool, this nodding business that bald men have going on. That said though, the first time it happened, it completely freaked me out because the guy that nodded at me was huge and muscly and covered in tattoos and was wearing a flannelette shirt and had a big grey beard and nodded at me, and I had no idea why is this guy nodding at me? That's just, I don't know him. But then I realised he's got a shaved head. I've got a shaved head. We're kin. Anyway, thank you so much for your email. In answer to your question, it is a bit easier to put wigs on when you've got a shaved head. But one thing you have to be wary of is that if your head is freshly shaved, as mine usually is because I shave it every single day, it may struggle to find purchase on your head. That is to say, if you've got a totally smooth head, a wig might slip off because it doesn't have hair or even hair stubble to grip onto. So you have to make sure your wig is on good and tight if you've got a shaved head. Anyway, I think that will do for this topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, if you shave your head for the first time and a bald guy nods at you in the street, nod back. It's the thing. You just do the thing. It's a good thing. Get amongst it. My name is Victoria Vogue. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Until I see you next time, keep calm and carry on. Mwah. It's caught in my necklace!